Okay, on we go. Semi-final one of the 9 and 10-year-olds as they make their way down that first straight, heading on down into berm number 1. Sunshine's been out for a while now, and it's absolutely been lovely for the last few hours here. Absolutely much better than you'd expect. We normally get the rain, we did this morning. But out again, Calamarcus, the Blackpool rider, showing him how it should be done. Hayden Brownsword makes his move into 2, there into 3, Sam Bennett into about 4 or 5, Ross Crosby from Titans up in Scotland is there as well. Down through the rhythms they go into the final turn. That is berm number 3, down at the bottom of the track here in Manchester. The man with the 61 plate, Calamarcus, heading on home for another win, I think. Right up behind him, Brownsword's there, though, in 2, 3 Bennett, 4, it's going to be Crosby. Semi-final 2 commences as they drop out of the gate and make the run again down that first straight to berm number 1 down there at the far end of the track, separating out of that's where they just about start to work it all out and actually come up with a different racing line usually. Kirk is out again from Bradford. Kirk Mullis is the man you can see moving into 2, Saul Jeffrey. There in 3, Aidan Lawrence tucking into 4. Joe Thorpe on his home track here in Manchester is the rider. Down into turn 3. Last turn on the track, as you know, in the sunshine. Coming around there, that left-hand berm for the last time. Heading on down in the semis for these guys. The man who's going to get the win is Kirk. Kirk coming in from Bradford. There in 2, Saul. Over the line in 3, Aidan, and 4 it will be Joe.
Thank you, my darling. I paid for it. I'll teach you what it's called. Semi-final 3, down drops the gate. They make their charge down the first straight, heading on down into turn 1 of 3 here. Out of there they come. Back there, bunching at the back, and they start to separate as they exit the first turn. Moving on out into Ron Elliott. Sidderman is the man out in front. Harold Rivers chasing into on the red line at the moment though. Moving into 3, Archie Hull. And the 4th place rider, that is Kai Jevons. Kai at the back there in 4. That's what he needs. So down into the final berm. Will it be those 4? Let me have a look. Coming out of the turn again, making the run down the home straight here. Coming on down to the line. It looks like Elliott there for 1. Coming in into Farrell. There is Archie in 3. And only line in 4, Kai. Number 4. It's going to be another rake of the 11 to 13 novices, you can see down on the track, heading on down for the first turn they go. Around there, 3 breaking away from the rest of the guys tucking up there behind them. So we're trying to keep the wheels in line as well. Drew Ferguson just on top at the moment. Conor McLaughlin moving into 2. Daniel Walker is there for 3. The rider moving into 4. Nikita Clark from CGR. They are the 4 heading on down into that final berm. Berm number 3. Wheel change as they come out of there. Whoa, bit of slip and a slide and back wheel breaking away. Coming back down, the battle's on. Drew Ferguson right up there with Conor McLaughlin. Nothing between them all the way to the line. Daniel Walker. And who's he going to be on the wire? That, oh, I don't know. That was very, very close to Paul. Ian, semi-6 is being put back. Is that a problem? No. Finish line.
Experts into this. Sonny beckons as they make their charge down that first straight again. Track drying out as it has done through the afternoon, and it's got progressively quicker and quicker. Coming out of the first turn, heading on up to burn number 2. William Good, Fine Lines, Bombshell Racing takes charge. They're into 2, Bradley Vickery. Benjamin Perry into 2 now. Vickery 3. They're into 4, making the move. Joel Stinson for Signature Racing. Down into burn 3, they head on down. Will they be any different as they exit that turn and come round down towards the line? Let me have a look. Well, it very much looks like William Good is in control. Coming up behind him, Benjamin Perry. They're over the line in 3 is Bradley Vickery. And holding on, it's going to be Joel Stinson. 76, halfway down the track. First slow action is a burn. Number 1 they go. So let's see what they're doing. These are 8-year-old boys yet again. Coming out of there 2 in a row, nothing between them really. Very, very close indeed. Very, very tight. Give me anybody's ride. Everything to life for the moment. But it's Chad Hartwell and Lewis Sharp down there 1 and 2, looking for the other numbers just as they go by me in burn number 2. Out of that final burn, coming on down here with about, what, 25 yards to go, or you know, new money, 25 metres. Hartwell comes over the line in 1, Sharp in 2, Gilson 3, and it's you inside in 4. Blimey. Right on the line as well. How close could you get? Okay, we have the 14 Smith McDermott who's in semi-8. He's out in front as you expect him to be. Oliver Cope tucks him in 2 as he comes into the second turn. There is going to be Matthew Baptista, and then in 4th, Fletcher Martin is their Fine Lines. And Bombshell Racing, that's the sponsor for him. So down into burn 3, last turn here, and out of there in the glorious sunshine. What a lovely afternoon, and we've been very, very fortunate, I think. Down to the wire, Keon Smith McDermott, Cope, and then Baptista, and then it will be Fletcher Martin.
There's only 7 in this one. Somebody in their record. Take your legs, mate. He's not back by the
Okay, on we move, very much so, thick and fast, as I said earlier on today. Having some sort of gaps for us, it's 5 or thereabouts now. So another 6 o'clock betting, I think, just like Ludham a few weeks ago. Okay, Conor Cassidy got the snap, made a nice clean run away from the gate. Heading on out into turn 2 as the race leader up behind him. Alex Rhodes is there, into 3, Finn Mills, going by me into that 4th place. That looks like Sam Avison from Bradford. They're the first 4 riders going past me. Heading on down into turn number 3, last turn. Will it be any different? Don't think so. Cassidy holding on at the moment, right out there in front. Coming up behind him, Alex Rhodes holding on for 2. There is 3, that is Finn Mills. Here comes the challenge for 4, right on the line, Sam Avison. Oh, I don't know. So semi-10 possibly coming out of here. Let me have a look. Yeah, Harvey Howard out of turn number 1, out in front, showing how it should be done. Ashton Cross moving into 2. Josh Martin, there he is in 3. Into 4. Frankie Monks goes by me in the second burn. So down into the last turn, they head on down again. Without 1 turn left to go, and they straighten those wheels up, and then they head on down to the finish line down here. Who is it going to be? Harvey Howard right out there in front. Cross up behind him, Bowsley holding on in the 3 position, over the line in 4. That is going to be Frankie Monks.
Semi-6, this next one.
Okay, semi-11 we're on at the minute, and that's Peter Power in the mastermind class. Peter Power in 1 at the moment, Andy Shaw in 2, Peter Hosker going by me in 3. We'll go back to semi-6 in a minute, the one that was pulled back, that's next on the gate. This is semi-11 by the way. So, Peter Power in a race all of his own, easy ride for him. There up behind him comes Andy Shaw. There's Peter Hosker, and over the line in 4, Richard Barrett.
Semi-final 6, the one that was put back because of the puncture, I think. Male 8, the 8-year-old boy is storming off down that straightaway into turn number 1. Coming out the other side of that, this is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very close run for your money in the sunshine again. All the way down into the turn. What can you say? Moving through in 3, Kenny Robinson. Robinson's gone back, he's got company coming all over him at the moment. That is very, very close indeed. All the way to turn 3. So here we go out of the final turn. Who's it going to be? Down to the line. Very, very close. Bogle coming in. Oh, here comes Brandon challenging. And right on the wire, Kenny Robinson and Dylan Dowser. Semi-final smile, I think this one is as they storm out of the gate. Yes, it is. I can see Dave Ives really making this one count. Ivesy moving into 1. Ryan Yearsley tapping into 2 on the Harlow. Then into 3. Ross Gill. Dylan Jackson making his move into 4. Around to turn 2. Down through the rhythms to turn 3 they go. Ivesy still in control. Yearsley coming up behind him. Yearsley just going to settle for the 2 in the semis. And then in 3. That looks like Gill. And over the line in 4 is definitely Dylan Jackson. Number 13 already in progress. They're coming around the turn as I literally speak to you. 11 and 12-year-old boys. Bit of a different race. Cameron Poulter. Poulter looking to shut doors all over the place. But it's going to be close. There's a W4 in the shape of Kim Baptista. Owen Poulter not wanting him not wanting her to pass him. She's got elbows out, Kim Baptista. But so is Owen Poulter. Going to be another interesting one. Very, very close to the line. Look at this. Cameron Poulter holding on. Very close to Parr. Oh, everybody. Baptista sneaks in 4. 11 and 12 as we run into semi number 14. So here they come out of that trail, turn 1, 2 in a row, very, very tight. Nathan Wood at the moment, right up there with Barry Sharp, Wood and Sharp, 1 and 2, moving into 3. Niall Monks, CJ Darby makes his move and moves into that 4th position. Down into the final turn, turn number 3, right at the bottom of the track here. Those 4 coming on, chasing each other all the way, down to the line. It's going to be Wood, then Sharp, coming through very close. CJ Darby and Niall Monks with him. Semi-15 and another, so we get up in age group, expert males into 13 and 14 years old and charging out of that gate. Let's see what comes out of the shape of this. Look at him, very, very tightly bunched together at the moment. Very tight indeed. Dylan Hart makes it work. He's out there. The W1 play going into 2 of Mr. Ross Cullen. Then into everybody else. Jack Critchlow. Critchlow in about 3, but I think he's got work to do. Final turn, turn 3. Finish line beckoning down here. Oh, one guy's gone down. It's that Critchlow. Coming over the line. Hart there in 1. Then it's going to be Cullen. In 2 much effort. 3, sorry. And 4, that's Harry Baker. Semi number 16. Boys 13 and 14s making the run around the turn. It's going to be another interesting one. Don't close your eyes. Spencer McLeod very much in control at the moment. A lot of the names up behind him now, so it's going to be anybody's ride. William Breeze from Leeds. Not forgetting about TJ Yates is in the thick of it as well. So the 4 that make that run round that turn. What it's a count as they come down here to the finish. Who's it going to be? Spencer McLeod, Nathan Nash. Breeze on the line, 3 in a row, and TJ Yates. Very, very close one.
Green for go, red for stop.
AKA the Cruisers into semi-17. Blue Cruisers to come now in succession.
And the right shot out of turn number 1, right into the first turn. There you go. Josh Southwell received something from Derby. There's a lot of battling going on at the moment. Nigel Smith is back in traffic. He got shut down in the turn. He's currently sat there in 4. So he has a lot of work to do, Mr. Smith from Bradford. So Josh out in 1 at the moment, coming to the line. Then in 2 is going to be Sean Duffy. 3 is going to be Richard Charmley. And Nigel challenging him on the line with an equal 3 maybe. Semi-18 already halfway down that first straight. On the back to the cruisers, as I said. 24-inch wheel, sticking fast. Here they come, going airborne, running on into the turn.
Go, Jamie, give it time.
There at the moment, Jamie Duffy takes charge. Neil Harbour moving through to 2. So close is not the description probably, but I can't think of another one. Down into burn 3 they go. Who's it going to be? Making their run down here. All through the semi-18. Jamie Duffy coming through, Roy Sutton. Oh my goodness me, that was close, very close again. We move on to semi-19 Cruiser Vets this time, you can see in action. And here we go again, the one and only Ian Sharp just tears it apart, makes it look easy. Pete Butler comes in into 2, moving into 3, that looks like Christopher Day. Tim Drew is a rider who makes his way through that traffic and goes into 4. Around the final burn 3, and down here to the line, Ian Sharp by a major mile, and then Peter Butler from the northeast. Then it's going to be Christopher Day, or will it be Tim Drew on the line? Vets yet again as we go to semi-20, this one is, and as they break out of the gate and charge down the first straight, here we go all the way down. Carl Sanderson pretty much was the man who made it count, but it's not all his own way. Darren O'Brien just has got the edge of the moment. O'Brien and Sanderson 1 and 2. 3, John Hines is there. Into 4, that looks like Dave Morton from the northeast, of course. So into turn number 3, that last one here on the track, and to the line is going to be O'Brien over the line ahead of Carl Sanderson. Coming in 3 is going to be John Hines, and there I'm sure holding on Dave Morton, I think, just about. Semi number 21, these are the 15 plus, and then we've got 2 17s as well. Cameron Jeff is smiling as he hits turn number 2. Jeff is it's down here, far close if you like. Everybody all over it. This is going to be a run all the way down to the line. It's going to be a tight run. Look at the gap there between the first 2 and the back 2. Very, very fast. Jeff is out in front. Very close, Laguna. Then he's Sharp. Oh, just there, jumped it to the line. 15 championships, 15 again. Semi number 22 in progress. Running on down into turn number 1 they go. Very, very quick indeed. Out the other side of there, Jake Power made it count. Good snap out of the gate. Paddy Sharrett sucks up there with a no into 2. Power and Sharrett 1 and 2 at the moment. Lewis Kesterson going through 2-3. So let's see what everybody else has, if they've got anything extra left in that tank. Coming out of the final burn to the line. Gonna be Power. There is Power. There is Sharrett 2 looking over his shoulder. Kesterson in 3. Matthews on the line in 4. Semi-23, 17 plus championship, right down the first straight, rather down into turn number 1. 2 guys elected to jump it and going airborne, making it that little bit quicker, heading up to turn number 2 up here. Cal Strickland out in front, he knows he has got Dominic Skidmore right up there with him. Robert Hawker making his way past the traffic to go into 3. They are the first room. Let's see who it's going to be Strickland, then Skidmore, then it's going to be Hawker, and over the line for Martin Brown. Semi-final 24, last of the semis, championship 17 plus, round the first turn. Right, bunching up as they come out of there. Very, very tight racing indeed. So Trey White, to the second more firmly. And that Brian right up on his back wheel. No, Brian not a million miles away as they enter the berm. Last way